It ain't about tomorrow, it ain't about the next day. It's about right now. We're not worried about what's going to happen after this. We got to take care of business right now. Start with the first quarter. Everybody do their jobs. It's going to take care of itself.
Celtics do not want to let down. They want to close this series out today and advance to the second round. But they're here in front of another sellout crowd, hoping that the Miami Heat can avoid elimination. Nobody wants a sweep on their home floor as we look at the Eastern Conference brackets. Both Chicago and Milwaukee, important Game 3 victories to keep their hopes alive. Charlotte in the same predicament that Miami faces, down 0-3. Good afternoon, everyone. Along with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Lisa Salter's with us as well as we welcome you to Game 4 of this series. And all season long, Mark, the Boston Celtics, they won 50 games, but there were legitimate concerns and doubts about whether they could contend for a championship. All of a sudden, the playoffs start. 3 impressive victories. Do we have to start rethinking that this team could be a very difficult out?
Well, I certainly think so. Early on in the season and during the course of the season, struggled at times. Give them credit. They found their swagger. All of a sudden, the big three playing like they expected to be playing when it mattered most. Kevin Garnett taking advantage of the mismatch on the block. Turnaround jump shot, giving them a post presence. Those guys doing exactly what they do. Ray Allen, when it matters most, moving without the basketball, putting them in position to catch and knock down shots. 2 guys of the 3. And then Paul Pierce, put the ball in your best player's hands. Talk about recognition. Taking a look at the clock, look at the eyes. The eyes don't lie. Now it's time to dance. Make a play. Time and time again, the big 3 has not only shown up, but showed out.
Meanwhile, their opponent, the Miami Heat, they certainly know that no team has ever come back from being down 0-3 in an NBA playoff series to win, but also crushing defeats. They got blown out in Game 2 and just heartbreaking in Game 3. As a coach, how do you get them fired up to be competitive and fight today?
Well, in between Games 3 and 4, you have about 36 hours to rebuild your belief in each other, in yourselves, and in what you decide to do as a coach. I think they've done that. I would be shocked if they didn't come out and play very, very hard here tonight.
Eric Spoelstra said their best wins this season came after their toughest losses. Can't get any tougher than what happened in Game 3. We look at the starting lineups presented by Taco Bell. And a starting 5, all impressive in that Game 3 victory led by Paul Pierce with 32 and, of course, the game winner. And for the Miami Heat, they had a lot of good help. Dwayne Wade did, especially from the bench, and Michael Beasley in the 4th quarter. They'll need more help to continue their season here this afternoon. So we're set to go. The odds for the Miami Heat so difficult, but Eric Spoelstra says we're not thinking about history. We're thinking about winning 1 game, and we can handle that. Wade started off so strong the other night, had that strange calf that he couldn't finish, but says he's okay and ready to go. Beasley's first shot of the afternoon.
And just like in Game 3, Miami goes to Wade in the post. He draws the big double team, and the rotation was good. Beasley was left with a contested 20-footer.
I like the mindset of the Heat. It's not about winning 4 games. It's about winning the one in front of you. So take one at a time.
Garnett takes his first shot, puts that one in. That was, again, so impressive about the Celtics the other day that the big 3 all look like the big 3 of old. They've had their ups and downs this year, but all 3 of them played sharp.
And I know that's a fresh welcome sight for Doc Rivers, because there have been times during the course of this season that the big 3 looked old.
Rondo back to Allen, fires away, in and out. Allen has been unbelievable the last 2 games, 25 points in each. Beasley to Arroyo, back to Richardson, open 3, knocks that down.
And Mike, I don't think it should be the Celtics' big 3 anymore. You have to put Rondo in there somewhere, whether it's the big 4 but you have to recognize just what his accomplishments are.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. In many ways, he can be the most indispensable player. He's been averaging a ton of minutes, almost 41 a game in the postseason, and he was superb the other day as well. O'Neal thought he got hit.
And you make a good point, and I agree with you, because, like you said the other day, he's been their best player all season long.
Wade on the drive, the reach in, and the foul. All right, so we'll switch it to the big 4. Rondo You see his scoring, but that's during the regular season. He was 4th in the NBA in assists and 1st in steals. He just had a superb regular season, by far his best. He just keeps getting better and better.
That's what I like about you. If I would have said it, we'd have had to wait till the next game for there to be a graphic. You say it, and it's done within seconds.
Well, I gave him a heads up where I was going.
It's called intimidation. O'Neal, guarded by Perkins. O'Neal has just been brutal shooting the ball, 5 of 31. Perkins a big part of it. Richardson, 2 for 2 from downtown.
And the same spot.
Well, I like what that set is. 2 guys putting the ball on the floor looking to make a play. First O'Neal and then Beasley.
Rondo calls for travel. And of course for Miami, not that you don't want to, obviously you want to get a good start to every game, but when you're down 0-3, you don't want to fall behind early because that could be so difficult mentally to try and overcome in that type of a series.
Well, as players, you begin to think, okay, well, it's vacation time, and you let your guards down, so you want to immediately have an impact on the ball game right away.
Block shot from Garnett, a late whistle, and now a goaltend. First, the Heat were very upset, and then Doc Rivers now doesn't like the call. Hard to tell if the ball hit the backboard first from our angle.
It didn't hit the backboard, but that's a goaltender.
And I'm going to say this. I never, ever was concerned when an official blew his whistle late. It doesn't matter if it's late or on time. Just get the call right. If it takes a while to process it, so be it.
Garnett did get it before it hit the backboard. That was pretty close. Pierce draws the foul. Michael Beasley picks up his first. You see how Beasley responds. Kenny played very well in the 4th quarter. Had a quiet game up until then. And that was one of the real positives for the Heat in that very difficult loss. Pierce trying to get by Richardson. Good help from Beasley and a turnover. Arroyo on the drive. Scoop layup. Won't go. And Rondo quickly comes the other way. Ray Allen the drive. Inside to Perkins, and Perkins is hit. So first free throws of the afternoon. As Wade picks up his first.
And in the offseason, to me, Perkins has got to work on being able to catch the ball off penetration and get up quicker into his move versus drop the ball to gather, because some of these plays should result in 3-point play opportunities.
Perkins didn't score in Game 3, but he did have 12 rebounds, including 4 offensive rebounds. But Perkins is one that he was saying after the Game 3 victory, that's more like the Celtics. We played Celtics defense, actually said it after Game 2. We played Celtics defense, and our star players are starting to play like star players.
And more importantly, other guys are fulfilling their role. So it's a complete package. Everybody is doing their job.
And I also think Doc Rivers should be given credit as Wade drives to the hoop and scores. I like his rotation that he settled on. I think Tony Allen right now is a superior guy coming off the bench than some of their other options. I like him playing as the backup point guard as well. And I like Big Baby Davis being the first guy, first big man off the bench.
And Eric Spoelstra's got to like the way his Heat has come out. They're fighting right from the start. A quick 8-point lead, 4 minutes into the game. Wade. Beasley on the drive and finish. And the Heat with a double-figure lead already. I think they've come to play this afternoon.
And you love the way that Beasley has shown up, putting the ball on the floor, looking to make plays, absolutely in an attack mode.
Eric Spoelstra said he wasn't concerned. He really felt his team was going to come out and battle despite the long odds. They've shown that so far.
And this is the Beasley that they drafted, a guy that can knock down the shot, but also put the ball on the floor and finish over bigs. Outstanding start for the Miami Heat.
Welcome back to American Airlines Arena in Miami, where the Heat have jumped out to an early 12-2 lead over the Celtics before the Heat